Hey, I'm really glad you're here. Today, I want to talk about what can possibly get in your way of manifesting the things you want to show up in your life, or what can get in your way when you're trying to change something about your life or yourself, and how to find out what it is, and by the end of the video, how to clear it. So, whenever something's taking a really long time to show up in my life, I consider the idea that maybe there's something subconscious that's resisting it. And when I think about that, I I know that there's no way I can find something that's subconscious because these subconscious decisions were made a long time ago, and they're making decisions quickly and automatically. They're not showing up and saying, "Hey, what do you think of this resistance?" No, they're just making decisions. And it's not like they're trying to get in my way. It's that I made decisions a very long time ago when I was really little based on the things that were going on around me. And they were put there because I asked them to be put there. I decided that they were important and I needed them to be there. So when I think about the things that I would like to show up and they're not happening, I get very quiet. Sometimes I'll go into heart brain coherence, which I talked about in other videos. And it's a very quick process. I just take some very slow, deep breaths to the count of 5. And I calm myself down and become very, very present as I focus on my heart. Once I do that, I ask myself, is there resistance to what's happening? And when I ask that question, I don't try to think about it. I just get very quiet inside and I wait for the answer. Sometimes the answer comes in an idea. Sometimes it comes in like a phrase or a word. And sometimes it comes in images. And when it happens, then I'm able to see what it is. So if that shows up and it says, I don't want something, then I need to keep asking because it's not helping me that it doesn't want something. It's helping me when it does want something. So I say, well, what would having that do for me? And it will say the next thing. And eventually it will say that it might say it wants me to be safe. I just keep asking. Wants me to be fulfilled. I just keep asking. And eventually it will tell me something that's solid. So a while ago, I asked myself, I wanted something to come into my life and it had to do with money. And when it wasn't happening, I went in and asked, is there any resistance to this? And the idea came to me, caring shouldn't cost money. And as a life coach, I'm a caring person. And I do things that help people transform their lives. It's valuable. But if I have a belief deep inside that says caring shouldn't cost money, that's going to get in the way. That's resistance. It's not that I don't believe that's true. I do believe that's true. And when I heard it in my head, I felt it. I felt it really deep inside of me. And it felt really important. Like, this is so important that I can't override this resistance. So I sat and got very, very clear with myself that the coaching that I do is valuable. It helps people transform their lives. It helps them live happier lives, more fulfilled lives. It helps them make more money. It helps them do things they never thought they could do. And it gives them wonderful relationships, loving relationships with people they didn't think it was possible with, relatives, or even their spouse. And so I know that it's a valuable thing that I do. And as I got very, very clear about the things that I do to help people, I realized that the caring, I'm not charging for caring. I'm I'm helping people. I'm helping them transform their lives in really amazing ways. And the caring just comes along with it. It's free. The caring is free. And once I got to that conclusion, I was able to integrate that into that deep subconscious belief that I had. And once I did that, then that belief was able to get on board with everything else that I wanted to show up in my life that had to do with money. And so, as you consider this, what I just told you, and the fact that the subconscious beliefs you can't do anything about unless you uncover them. And then once you uncover them, you can integrate the belief that you set up in the first place in a way that will support what you want in your life. Then you start to understand that changing your self concept and changing how you feel deep inside and the things that you know you believe in and that you want to conform with, you can allow yourself to be way more powerful when it comes to manifesting the dreams that you have for yourself in your life. And so, if this helped you in any way, I would love to hear from you. If you have any questions, I'll answer them in the comments, of course. If you like these kind of videos, go ahead and subscribe and like and share them with other people, because it's really my goal in life to help as many people as possible to transform in ways that give them the amazing life that they've always dreamed of. Okay. So until the next time, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.